these fucking weirdos. God, you dumb little nigger. Fuck you, dude.
Oh, you a bitch, Wes. Why do they hate Wes Watson? Welcome to part 1 of my Why Do They Hate series. Before we begin, let me read my Blake rights.
Everything said in this video is alleged with little to no proof. I legit have no opinion, nor do I care. I'm just providing the news. Everything said in this video is fake, so I don't get sued. It's also a joke.
Alright, now that that's out of the way, why do people hate Wes Watson? Well, coming up and growing his account, it was originally built on straight tough
You're fucking jacking off incessantly.
Love, pretty much. And a lot of people, you know, they find like tough love, hard inspiration. They find it appealing, right? They like it.
You're doing everything you shouldn't do.
But once he got to this point of what some people would say going too far with the tough love, starting to yell at the camera,
You're shoveling shit in your fucking face.
right? He's always been very loud. People started to like him a little bit less. And now when Wes Watson also started to flex in his Bugatti, he had like this big house. He claims he spends $95,000 a month on this apartment, or not this apartment, on this, he calls it a pad. People started to like him a little bit less because then they just thought, well, this guy isn't really helping me get anywhere. He's just flexing what he has. So people really stopped liking him once he started pushing over the wannabe Andrew Tate type of appeal. Now, another reason why people have not liked Wes Watson for a while, when Wes Watson got on this Fresh and Fit podcast, this was probably when his downfall, in quotes, downfall began. He got on this Fresh and Fit podcast. Every YouTuber ate this clip up. He literally, everyone was going around, you know, they're like, what's your idea of success? And everyone said, you know, like, I want to be financially free. I want to look good. Some people said, you know, religion, stuff like that.
If you're not ripped, if you're not rich, if you're not rare, it doesn't mean fucking shit to me.
It's like, as long as you're serving religion, like very wholesome things like that people were saying, honestly. And Wes Watson had gotten the mic, and I can't even show this clip, which is so sad because it's like copyrighted everywhere for some reason. But he picks up the mic and he just goes nuts. I'm Wes Watson, and these guys keep hating on me and this and that. Literally didn't answer the question at all. And he became a so-called internet meme off of this, right?
Yo, Wes, you got a better bitch than mine. How'd you do it? Yo, Wes.
Now, I saw it a few times when this came out. I didn't really like focus on it until recently and like watch his video back. But man, when he got this, he started bringing up his rent costs too. This is when he's like, I pay $95,000.
Why don't you just be fucking humble, you stupid fucking Why don't you ask, I pay $95,000 in rent? Motherfucker, you can't even afford $9,500 in rent.
In rent a month, and why are you guys questioning me on that when you can't spend $9,500 on rent a month? And when they see me with a 10 and their girl is a 3, why don't they just listen to me? And this clip literally started the meltdown. Like, everyone was making videos on YouTube about this. Literally everyone. And then either, I think it was before this, or like shortly before this or shortly after this, a video came out, which there is, I mean, I guess technical video proof. I don't know if this is real or not. I would hope that this isn't even real, but he was sitting in front of his camera like he always does, right? Shirtless, just sitting like this. And he walked outside and started screaming, literally screaming at this guy that was like cutting his grass, or I think he was like blowing, like he was one of the guys who kept up the grass, and he was blowing the blower, like blowing the grass away. He literally walked outside and started screaming at this guy. Like, I watched it, I'm like, there's no way that this is real. Like, there's no way that he literally walked outside and started screaming at people. But when this video came out, YouTubers were also having a heyday with it, because what do people love the most? Well, they love drama, and fitness drama is honestly funny. I've been following it now for a few weeks. I've been following a lot. It's funny. And when people are able to just dig in on someone like the way that they were able to after that video came out, whew. And now if we go back into previous Wes Watson, he's got a questionable background, right? So, like, his success inspires people, right? It's like, wow, nice success and stuff. But a lot of people question, how did he get
Well, there
this
the
far,
fuck you
right?
go. 2 minutes.
So he was in prison, but you know who did he have to manipulate to get this far? Because he never, or he claims to have never like worked before, never to have like worked a real job, always like worked for himself, and then just magically had money. And a lot of people don't like the fact that he has such like a questionable background, right? Someone who I really like and I aspire to be like, Alex Hermazi. He tells a story about his background all the time, right? The guy sold the company $43 million. He's got a clear background. This is why you should listen to him, right? Wes Watson can't really tell you how he blew up on his money. And that leads me into another thing on why people do not like Wes Watson. People hate the fact that he promotes this course. And, right, so like a lot of these fitness gurus on Instagram, they sell a course. They sell one-on-one training.
So, if any of you motherfuckers want to sign up for my coaching, it's $40,000 a year.
Whatever it may be. But what literally just yesterday pushed people over the edge with Wes Watson was he promoted his own, he claimed it was the only sale he was ever doing on Black Friday, or it was like his Black Friday course sale or something. And instead of $40,000 a month for the course, he decided that he would, or not a month, sorry, for per year, he decided he would move it back to $30,000 per year for this course. And
so, if any of you motherfuckers want to sign up for my coaching, it's $40,000 a year.
While the course may actually give people something back, some information, apparently you get a bi-weekly call with him, which honestly, if I'm spending that much money, I'd want a little bit more than bi-weekly there, Mr. Wes Watson. But
Where the fuck you go. 2 minutes.
you know, you could discuss that with him. If you're going to send him $30,000, I don't know. But, you know, people look past that and they're like, wow, that's a lot of money. And what people don't like about that, though, is the fact that he goes and makes videos, or he's made videos in the past, going online, yelling at the camera like he does, like what people don't really appreciate, the way he comes across so harsh and stuff like that.
Where the fuck you go. 2 minutes.
He goes and posts on his Instagram that people are so broke that they don't have $20,000 to give him or $30,000 to give him, and he's around people making $1 million every day or something like that, and he's basically like trying to blame the guilt, I guess, back on people for not sending him $20,000. I don't know. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is all alleged, but this is why people are just not like liking him. They're not liking like his whole motto. They don't like how he's like, send me money, ask me how I get so many people to send me money, like type of thing like that. They don't like the fact that he's just based around money. And then a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people, I mean, this was more months ago that they said this, they call him a wannabe Andrew Tate, and the wannabe Andrew Tate thing is like, probably was like the first hate he started to get. If you go to like some of his comments when he's posting the Bugatti, they're like, all right, wannabe Andrew Tate with a rented Bugatti, like going in on him on the comments, can't even lie. And that moves me to another reason Wes Watson, or people don't like Wes Watson. He responds to all the hate, literally all the hate.
Get that it's so fucking annoying to see.
Wes Watson may be watching this video right now, and if he's watching it, what up, dude? But
Well, there the fuck you go. 2 minutes in the video.
Wes Watson has a team out there, and I've made some videos talking before that Doobs posted saying that he can't use Wes Watson's name in a YouTube video without it being demonetized. Like, that is pretty crazy to me. Wes Watson has a team of, or a supposed team of people going around trying
Well, there the fuck you go.
to clear his name. While on the flip side, he's responding to these haters.
Well, there the fuck you go.
Almost every single day, or just about every single day, I'd say. If you watch his YouTube videos, he's responding to haters on there. If you watch his Instagram stories, he's responding to haters. And some say he's just provoking the haters by responding to them and doing more and more and more. Others say, like, okay, well, you guys posting the videos are the problem. But in my defense, while I'm making these videos, I'm getting paid off of this, honestly. And I know people out there find it interesting. So if Wes Watson really didn't like the hate, people think that Well, he just wouldn't respond to it. So he must actually like the hate, and that's why people keep it going. Another thing that came up recently, somebody DM'd like Wes Watson something crazy talking about his mom, which honestly, I think the DM was way too far. If I could find a screenshot of it, I'll post it somewhere on the screen right now. But what Wes Watson did was he DM'd this guy's girlfriend, and this guy's girlfriend texted him saying, "Do you know who Wes Watson is?" And she's like, "Who's Wes Watson?" He's like, "A guy. Why?" And then she sends him a screenshot of Wes Watson DMing her. Now, this is all alleged, right? I don't know if this actually happened. I don't know if this is fake. I don't know anything about this, but allegedly, Wes Watson DM'd her saying, "This is how your boyfriend talks about people's mothers," something like that. And what that means is that Wes Watson is going through his DMs, right? Or apparently it means Wes Watson's going through his DMs. He's reading the hate about him.
Everything you shouldn't do.
There's also apparently a crew of people deleting stuff about Wes Watson. In my comments, I've received a lot of comments of people saying that they've been like suspended, they've been banned because they talked bad about Wes Watson.
There the fuck you go.
And apparently they said that they didn't talk that bad, but you know how people are on the internet, they talk a ton of crap and they're like, "Why did I get banned?" You know, type of thing like that. But apparently, if you talk crap about Wes Watson, you're going to get banned. And to clarify what I said at the start of this video, this is all alleged. I don't care. All a joke. I'm just providing the news. So this is episode 1 on why do they hate? Why do they hate Wes Watson? There you go. Here's some of the background. Let me know what you guys thought about this in the comments below. Let me know who you want me to go over next. Blakewendt signing out.